Here's the bike. Just got done with a little short ride around the hills, and you know, it was good. The new freewheel on there, the new chain ring, crankset essentially, and then changing up the lube. I just use some ceramic synthetic finish line grease for all of the bearings in the rear wheel, as well as the bottom bracket. Let's check out some of these little details. Charge starting to wear out a bit, which is good because it looks ridiculous. At some point I will be replacing this saddle with a leather one, real leather. This is synthetic, but it's pretty good. I'm still kind of getting the fit right on this bike because I don't have too many miles on this bike yet, especially with the new setup and everything, with all the upgrades. So I'm still getting like the saddle positioned correctly. I need to bring it back a little bit more because I'm sliding forward slightly. When you're sliding forward, it sounds counterintuitive, but when you're sliding forward, it means that your saddle is too far forward. You need to set it back more. Handlebar. I was riding earlier and the handlebar is a bit crooked, so I need to fix that. One of the issues I had with this handlebar, I didn't think about it too deeply, but I tried turning it like on an old school BMX bike. You kind of hold the wheel between your legs and then you bend the bars. But this, of course, has like plastic in there, and I think that is partially why it's misaligned, and I need to maybe replace that. I'd like to replace it with like metal or something. And the handlebar itself, this welded T-bar, like this scooter bar, I'm going to eventually replace that. I think I'm fine with the stem, but maybe I'll replace it. We'll see. The 7-speed freewheel that I just attached. Loving the 34 tooth cog back here. It's very helpful. This Shimano Acera rear derailleur is pretty great because it just shifts so smoothly, especially compared to the Lejeune that I had on here prior. I still need to kind of tune this stuff a little bit because it's not perfect, as well as like the chain line. It's fine like around the middle cogs, right, which is kind of what you want, but around the highest gears, the smallest cogs, it's kind of bent a little bit. Not bent, you know, it's curved. The chain is curved. I might get some brackets to bring this out a little bit more, but maybe not. We'll see. I'll tune this as much as I can, and if it rides well, then I'm not going to worry about it. This clamp hinge, it used to face the other way. I decided it's better this way. It's also just easier, and it scratches much less when you're twisting it to tighten it up. It does touch the frame, especially when it was on this side. It would scratch this side. Kind of hard to see in the shade right now. This little bell, not this bell, this little bell, I think I will be replacing. It just dings, you know, on bumps and stuff, which is fine. It's really quiet. It's just kind of useless, right, being that quiet. What else do we have? Fenders have been working out. These cheap snafu pedals have been working out really well. No complaints. Yeah, the freewheel sound, I personally like how it sounds when it's freewheeling. Of course, that's partially chain sound as well, right? But yeah, more changes to come. Keep on pushing.